because we are recording. Hello and welcome to another GameReplays.org shoutcast. This is Grey Knight coming at you through the airwaves. We have a fantastic matchup for you today with the King of the Hill event series. First game, we have some absolute superstars for everyone. We've got on the top team, blue team, we've got Xerath as AP mid, Irelia going top, Maokai in the jungle, Sonar and Graves bottom. Pretty standard lineup from them. I do like to see Maokai. I watch Odd One quite a lot. He's got a passion for that Maokai. On the purple team, we've got Gangplank for the jungle, Alistar as support, Anivia AP mid, Severe AD bot, and she's rocking the heal. Riven has gone Ignite Flash top, so real good composition by both of these teams. I do think that Maokai is a slightly weaker pick, or maybe it's just me when I play Maokai, because he does seem to perform really well in tournaments. So it could just be, it probably is just me, but I would put money on the purple team already, just because of that Maokai pick. But hey, I've been wrong before. Okay, so wow, spectator mode number 1. So I'm in the blue summoners pool, and we have Xerath. Going to be really interesting to see what these guys do straight away. We've got the purple team, which is an average of about 800-900 ELO, whereas the blue team has about an average of about 600 ELO. All very good players, all used to playing in a team. So you know, you guys, you're in for a treat. Both teams, I don't think they're both protecting blue. I don't think they're going to have an engagement. Maokai has some great early wards with his Q. These little seedlings here, they reveal the local area, which is great for scouting. Oh, we've got an aggressive purple team.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
And apparently got 30 seconds to minion spawn. So yeah, I've just slightly turned down my sound, so you don't hear that twice. Or 3 times, because I repeated it. Graves being really aggressive now. He's on his own in this brush. He's just given in line of sight, and the reason you do that, guys, is to prevent the enemy team from taking Wraiths. Really popular strategy from purple team is to take these Wraiths. We could have an early engagement. Joe is not going to spot these. They've cut off his advance one. Absolutely fantastic. There goes the stun. There goes the flash. It's not going to be enough. We're going to see some... Oh, he gets away. That was really surprising. But burnt flash already from Joe. Great anivia stun. I love the movement from purple team around there. This cuts off his retreat path and put him in real danger. I think they really needed to lead with Alistar with his Q. Alistar not landing a Q there. He could have flash stunned and definitely got that kill on Graves. But great shot from the AP mid Sarlocke there. That was some super duper stuff. Again, flash stun from the Alistar would have been what I would have been looking for there. He could have chain stunned that. I don't know why he didn't want to use that flash. Probably wasn't sure where the other team was, but I'm not sure. Just my personal opinion. Would have definitely got that kill if Alistar would have flashed and pulverized on that. He's still got his flash up, so it's still available to him. In mid lane, we have a good matchup here between Anivia and Xerath. Xerath's down to about half, just over half mana already. He's just leveled up, so he's got a bit of bonus there. Top lane, though, we have action bot. We've got Gangplank. We're doing a bit of counterjungling. He's level 2. He may go for Maokai's red, but Maokai is desperately close. He may spot the Gangplank now in his jungle. Does he know he's there? He's going to spot him now. We're going to have Maokai. He's only about just over half HP. He's harassing him now with the Q. That's good harassment on Gangplank. Gangplank doesn't know that the Xerath is close. Doesn't land the stun. Does land the Ignite. Great stun from Anivia. Are we going to see another auto attack there by Xerath? No. Misses the spell there. Anivia, he's got no money. He has to auto attack him to death. Good turnaround by Nadog. He pops the heal. There goes the stun. There goes first blood. Excellent stuff from Sarlocke there, landing those stuns. That's what I like to see from you, Anivia. Great turnaround from Nadog. Knew that he had oranges up and everything was K. turned around with that health boost and decided to auto attack the already out of mana and in trouble Xerath there. Unlucky Space Biscuit. Nice try. Up at top lane we've got some good harass on both players. We've got Riven there, just gone to level 4. She's pushed back the Irelia, who is a farming god, sort of mid game, and she looks to be struggling at the minute. We've got 15 kills, minion kills on the Irelia, and Riven has 22, so a significant advantage there. Axing bottom lane though, we've got Graves in trouble again. He does not have flash thanks to the early on brilliant team strategy from the purple team, but it's not going to be enough damage. Sona just an awesome support. She's got that when she pops the heal, she gives Graves an AoE magic resistance and armor buff, and she's got that spammable heal when she's got mana, so it's just real good news to have Sona on the blue team. Up top though, we have a gank ignite going down on Aurelia. There goes the stun. She's not going to get away from this. Here we're going to see a Q from the Gangplank. Excellent pick for this game. He really has been a key influence in the early stages. Anivia is fairly weak early on, quite high mana costs, and doesn't have a ultimate, which is really high utility for the just looking at that thing there, for the Anivia. So I would say that Xerath has an advantage, but that early kill for Gangplank has set the Xerath back somewhat. Okay, Tower picking up a bit of CS. It'd be interesting to see what the Anivia... Oh, she's decided not to be, and to stay in the mid lane to cause some trouble. Maokai, he's a great mid lane ganker, so we could see some trouble here for Sarlocke. I think he's still got his flash up, so he will flash away if he sees that Maokai start to dash in with his root spell. And it's a root, it's not a stun, so Anivia will be still available to use her spells and abilities despite having that root from the Maokai. We have Alistar. He's going to ward the dragon or the small brush around here, or he's going to ignore everything I say and do whatever he pleases. Because he thinks he's Mundo. He's going for a gank on mid. Powerful Alistar. We've got a 3-way gank now. He's so overextended. He's in trouble. There goes the Pulverize. Great chain stun. Excellent stuff. There was only one thing going to happen right then, and that was a dead Xerath. Great teamwork. Good mobility from the Alistar. He does not even have boots yet, so it took him all day to waddle all the way to mid lane, but very worth it. Good strategy there from the Alistar. Really powerful ganks with the headbutt and Q combo. He doesn't even need to apply the damage. He's got plenty of CC, and Anivia's got more than enough damage to handle the Xerath. In other news, it's really cold. The weather is so bad. Okay, Joe. Alistar in an aggressive position. He wants to headbutt Joe further into the Siva, but Joe's not having any of it. Another more counter jungling going on from the Gangplank. He's going to get the enemy blue, not the enemy blue, the blue team's blue for the Anivia, which is going to be a big advantage for the Anivia. She is really mana hungry, really mana intensive, and so is Xerath. So as Xerath's not going to have that blue available to him, the Anivia is going to get massive cooldown reduction and mana regen, and he's just going to have a huge advantage. It's already 3-0, but with the purple team going 2.3k gold in the lead, it's an early advantage, but it's not game changing. They still can come back from this. They have a decent team composition. We could see a decent gank in mid from the blue team's jungler. Anything can happen. I must say, Siva, great pick, really strong at the minute, super strong. Graves, a lot of burst damage, did receive some slight nerfs in the last patch, but Siva, so strong, so powerful. One to watch out for, guys, in this game, and she is building, if we have a look at the brief look at the item builds. She's just got a Dawn's Blade. She's got 73 CS, highest CS in the game by far. Some excellent CS in from the Severe there. It's going to give her a distinct advantage over the Graves, so he's low mana, so he's not going to be able to spam his spells. The thing about Graves, he's very bursty. He's got a lot of burst damage, but if he's got no mana, then he's not got that burst damage. He's not got his top lane action. Top lane, sorry about that, guys. We got Riven taking out the Irelia. I'd have thought both of those champions would have been really tanky, so I was a bit surprised to see the kill there. Great stuff from Rarely there, taking out War Rift in top lane. We've got some more counter jungling going on. Anivia taking the points from M5 and assisting the counter jungler. Xerath was looking to tackle that gangplank here, but he's got blue, so he can just pop porridges and escape. Very useful to have that anti-CC ability from the gangplank against the Xerath, because it's to land that stun for Xerath. He does so much burst damage, but he has to land that stun. He can't not land his stun, otherwise he does nothing. If he lands that stun, he does so much damage. But with Gangplank, even if he lands the stun, he can just pop the oranges and everything's okay. So it'll allow Gangplank to take a more aggressive build, possibly Wriggles first rather than sort of rushing HP and getting the Warmogs Atma's combo. He's doing some great counter jungling now, though. He's got the enemy team's red buff, so just domination from purple team. Excellent counter jungling. That's gone to Sivir, and she's going to use that to its fullest ability because she's a ranged DPS, so she can easily apply the slow. It's not as powerful as if a melee like Gangplank applied the slow, but it's so easily applied by a ranged DPS. That's why it's gone on onto Sivir. Again, Anivia's blue has worn out, but their blue will pop up sometime shortly. No, actually Gangplank's got it, so never mind, just ignore it. Yeah, so the timer for the red and blue buffs, if you're wondering, is 6 minutes. It's 5 minutes. No, I'm talking rubbish. It's 5 minutes for the blue and red buff. It's 6 minutes for the Drake and 7 minutes for Baron, which I think has diminishing returns on Baron. It changes after the first time you killed it, but it's 7 minutes for Baron, 6 for the Drake and 5 for blue and red buff. So as we see Gangplank doing some counter jungling now on the red and the blue buffs, he's going to have that down on a timer, so he's going to come back in about 5 minutes after he killed that red buff, and as soon as that red buff spawn, Gangplank's going to be there, and Maokai has no idea when that red buff's going to come back. He probably doesn't even know it's gone. So as soon as you get that first red buff or that first blue buff, you can stay on top of that and just give your team such a huge advantage. We've not really seen Anivia use that massive advantage from blue yet, because Space Biscuit playing really defensive with Xerath because he knows he can't afford to give that Anivia any more gold than he already has. Gangplank 3-0 with 42 minion kills. Sivir with 108 minion kills. Absolutely demolishing bottom lane. Maokai really needs to get on top of this and give some support to his bottom lane, because things will slowly spiral out of control. Speaking of support, we've got a Maokai on a very aggressive Anivia. Doesn't land the stun. Good dodge from Space Biscuit. This could spell trouble. His CC is down. We're going to see a root from the Maokai. He's got a flash in, wow, and a flash out. The range on that root is fairly big. He must have just been on the end of the root spell. Great stun from Anivia. She's going to land that Flash Frost and do so much damage. Oh wow, okay, stand corrected. So little damage. Maokai just shrugs that one off. There goes the stun again. Excellent stuns going down from Anivia. It's spelling trouble. Good flash from Xerath. Is it going to be enough? Nadog, he's looking for his 4th kill. He gets it. He gets away as well. Good heal from the Alistar. Very risky. Aurelia's having none of it though. Jumps in on the low HP, but we've got plenty of CC. Good war, great war from Anivia. There's a small gap there, but Aurelia is too fat. She cannot get through. great wall placement, good protection, good teamwork. This is what we like to see. So yeah, any junglers out there, if you've watched the M5 games, then counter-jungling is a really big thing at the minute, as we've seen on Gangplank. Can absolutely influence the tide of the game. So as soon as you get the enemy blue buff, you know, add 5 minutes onto the counter timer. I will do it next time Gangplank runs in for a blue or red, and I shall I'll let you know when it comes back up. Just add 5 minutes onto your timer. I'll do it now actually. We've got the blue buff going down for Maokai this time. It's not really counter jungling. They've actually managed to capture their own blue buff, which is nice. It's going to be nice cooldown reduction for Xerath, and plenty of mana regen. He has got 5 Doran's shields there. So he's already got a lot of HP and mana regen as it is. So that was 14:30. So if we add 5, that's 19:30. So at 19 minutes 30 seconds, that blue buff will appear. If Gangplank sits on that and it appears, then you've got a massive advantage. Plenty of time to take that blue buff, and then just add another 5 minutes. Come back in another 5 minutes time. Keep on top of it. I've been in games myself where I've counter jungled really well, and I stayed on top of the blue buff, and their mid actually never received blue buff once, and which meant that I had blue buff on me, so I could give my mid blue buff as well. So we had 2 blue buffs versus their 0, and it was really good to see. The downside of it is you have to be on the clock. Becomes a massive part of your game if you're in the jungle. It just becomes a big massive factor. Time. Blue turret has gone down in the mid. I should stop waffling on. I do apologise, guys. 4 kills for the Gangplank. It's looking really comfortable for purple team, but let's see if they get overconfident and make some mistakes. We did see the CLG versus the M5. We did see M5 come back in game 2. Brilliant game. If you've not seen it, check it out. I'm not going to tell you who wins, but there's a great comeback, really close game. We've got the red buff now being taken. Maokai's out of mana, so he's not going to challenge that. Red buff quickly regenerates that HP. I wish I had that HP regen with Garen. I would just troll all day. Top lane, I'm not going to miss it this time. We're going to see an ignite come. No, we're not, because I'm talking rubbish. We will see an ignite come down, I'm telling you now. Oh, tower dived and takes some massive turret damage. Gangplank assist, but it was a poorly placed ultimate and didn't really catch her. I can't believe Wall Rift is not getting in on this. Very aggressive. Oh my god. Massive damage coming down from the Riven. Owned. Wow. Excellent play from Riven. Just completely catching Aurelia out unguarded. I'm just amazed at the confidence of the player just there. She knew exactly how much damage she was going to output with her combination, and she didn't care that she had about 100 HP, because she knew that she was going to CC the Aurelia before she could react and just do massive burst damage. Excellent experience, pure experience speaking just now with the Riven. Just knew her damage output. Really wasn't expecting that outcome. I was quite surprised by the Aurelia. She had a massive advantage here when she could have chased that Riven and taken her down with a quick Q, and an auto attack would have been more than enough. Mid tower going down now. It's 0 kills to 7, and plenty of towers. That's the 4th tower gone down in favour of purple team. So big gold advantage now for the purple team. And as I said, we've got that blue buff spawning at 19 minutes 30 seconds. So it's got a couple more minutes before that spawns. Blue team knows when it spawns. Purple team has no idea. So that shouldn't really be counter jungled. Maokai, if he's a decent jungler, will be up there ready with Anivia. Not Anivia, because Anivia's not even on that team. With Xerath. And we'll be taking back that blue. They cannot let Anivia have that blue. It's just super effective on the Anivia. Let's have a look at the minion kills. We've got some massive big numbers coming out from the purple team. We've got 140 from Riven, we've got 159 from Siva, and 143 for the AP mid. So great farming, great CS, showing their experience as a team. and showing their experience with those champions. Good CS coming from them. Even Alistar has 20 CS compared to the Sona's 2 CS, so even the support is badly out farming the other support. So how many games can you say that? He's even using headbutt to last hit the minions. That's what I like to see with my Alistars. 23 minions now to 2 minions. It's a big difference. Flash away from Xerath there from the possible stun from the Anivia, who's full HP. She wants a bit of this. He needs to be careful. The wall, if you're wondering why she put down the wall there, not only to block them in, but it also gives line of sight there. Maokai being over aggressive. I don't think Xerath wants to engage on this. Anivia is 3 levels higher. Graves is in trouble if he doesn't pull back. Here we go. Good dash from Graves. He thinks he's safe, but Anivia is going to prove him wrong. The tower actually goes down. Graves is in a world of hurt. Ultimate goes down on Sivir. Sivir might go down to the good spell shield there, blocking the last tick of damage. That would have definitely killed that Sivir. Great ignite on Maokai. I think he's just going to escape. Sona will just get in there, hopefully get that last heal. Oh, missed stun. Good knowledge from Sarlocke there, turning around at the last second. Sivir being too aggressive. Xerath has great range with his ultimate if he's got his ultimate up, which he does not. He still has good range though. When he locks down, he's got great range. He can pick that Sivir off quite easily, so she needs to be careful. With a 10.3k gold advantage. 9.3k, so oh, there we go. From Riven again with that damage calculation is just fantastic. She knows exactly what she needs to do. She knew that she was going to get away on very low HP. She saw the risk, but she took it. Very aggressive playstyle from Rarely, completely dominating that top lane. Really aggressive. 4 surrender votes to 0. Completely dominated this game. Good game, guys. Well played. Some fantastic performance from the home GR team. That is good to see. And thanks for joining me. Bye bye.